Hello there. This is our GCSE PE and BTEC sports overview, helping you make a decision as you're coming towards year nine. Hopefully, we'll answer why you choose GCSE PE or BTEC sports. Firstly, um, as things stand, we're doing extremely well in terms of our results. As a trend of results, particularly after the last 2 years, 96% got A to C last year, and 48% got an A or an A star. That actually runs in line with the year before out of the COVID restrictions. So it's a trend that we're hoping to improve with this current lot. Same at BTEC, we get upward, are an uptake of between 40 and 50 students usually, and usually will achieve either 100% pass rate or certainly above 90%. Moving on. So start with GCSE. Who should do it? That student who loves to be active. BTEC and GCSE, the student must love sport, must love to be active and show that interest in how to improve performance as well. So it must fully engage them as an activity. But if they also like to explore and look deeper into sports that they're already passionate about, then they are the ideal candidate. So we run it with 2 units. So unit 1 is assessed. It's a written paper at the end of their year 11. And we'll look at the content in a moment. And unit 2 accounts for the other 50%. 42% is practical of that. And there's an 8% bit of coursework called the PFP, Personal Fitness Plan. So here's our unit 1 content. Really good, very holistic in terms of where it looks at sport. So we look at physical, mental, and social health, nutrition, how to get better, the physiology of sport, which is one of the things that really interests our students and links strongly with biology. The sports psychology, again, real good introduction into sports psych prior to A-level. And the socio-cultural issues, which are like the contemporary current affairs of sport, which are questions we ask ourselves on a daily basis about money in sport and participation. The unit 2, again, you'll pick 3 sports to be assessed in, and you'll be assessed in a lot over the 3 years. One will be your main sport, and you must have at least one individual and one team to make up the 3. That accounts for 42% of your marks. That's quite a large amount. A further 8% is on your PFP or your personal fitness plan, where you'll look at analysing and developing a way to improve in that area in sports. Again, something we have thrived on in our success at Unit 2. Now, let's look at BTEC leadership through sport. First of all, it's vocational. And let's understand that word, that it's about hands-on learning, experiencing different types of assessments. Yes, there'll be written assessments, but your son or daughter will also be presenting, having to lead activities as well in front of groups and the group they're teaching with, and also other groups as well. So good life experience. It's only 3 units, but they're quite in depth. We look at planning and leading a sports activity. What's the thought process that goes into being able to launch activities, and actually can we deliver it? Nutrition in sports, looking at the basics of nutrition and how they apply to certain sports, but they'll have to do their own dietary plans, plan their own strategies. Injury in sports as well, understanding and increasing knowledge in that area, but actually put it into practice. How do we respond to certain incidences that can happen in sport? All are vocational units and will require students to submit coursework, but they'll also have to demonstrate their knowledge practically as well. And it is, as things stand with the BTEC, there's no exams. So the 3 units are all assessed by us, and we will send samples off of work to standards verifiers outside of school. If you pass the course, you will gain a certificate, which is equivalent of 2 GCSEs at a B grade. But the course is only pass or fail. So if you don't submit work, or if you're not engaged or up to the standard, you don't get the option of getting graded. You are immediately failed. That's the downside of the course. The beautiful side of it is that you will participate in coaching, practical sport, organising sports events, producing dietary plans, and stepping into vocations in sport like becoming a fitness instructor. So 2 excellent courses. The GCSE is more of an academic option, and the BTEC is more of a vocational option. But with year 8 being such a sporty year group, an enthusiastic year group, we feel that your son or daughter may well fall within one of those 2 categories. Please do not hesitate to reach out to either your PE teacher or to me, Mr. Trelawney, for any further questions or advice.